Всех приветствую, товарищи. С вами Вещи Олег. Мы продолжаем проходить Хогвартс наследие. Вот, ну и как бы сегодня нас вновь ждет много интересного. Я, конечно, под впечатлением от вчерашних от этой арены темных искусств вообще капец был. Это было нечто.
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day.
Понятно. Ни хрена себе. Так. Что у меня по бабкам? Тут 57, может, какую-то метлу себе посмотреть. Так, где у нас тут карта?
New face. Wonderful.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Так.
You said disrupted trade routes caused you to close Spintwitches?
Terrible it's been. Trade routes reported as unusable. Evidently criminals are overtaking roads, threatening hamlets. I can fly safely almost anywhere, but you try flying with an inventory of brooms on your back. No easy feat. Right then, back to work. If a particular broom takes your fancy, just let me know.
Так.
Do you mind sharing more about your brooms?
I have a passion for them. Every detail of every model. Take Wind Wisps, well known for their quality ash handles. U-weavers are rare because some fear flying them, likely to do with the U-wand's darker reputation. Then you have the Ember Dash, known for its handsome appearance. Working with brooms every day makes me practically giddy. It's one of many reasons I cherish running this shop.
Sounds quite the array.
Ну, смотрим все.
I'll have a look around. Thank you.
What are we looking for today?
Так, а ну-ка. Придурок сверху опять начал музыку врубать, блин. Идиот. Могу что-то и толкнуть, да, получается.
Nice doing business with you.
Так, а ну погоди-ка, сейчас
Thanks for stopping by.
посмотрю. Что-то я это начал прям удалять, блин. И продавать. Тут ничего нету. Круче ничего нету. Еще одна шапка. Вот это круче использовать. Так, понятно. Хорошо, посмотрел.
For today.
Так, продаем все.
That item is of the highest quality. That item is of the highest quality. That item is of the highest quality.
Ключевой характер берем, нам подходит.
I promise you. Thanks for stopping by. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
How long have you had a passion for brooms?
Since the moment I saw my first Quidditch match, seeing flyers maneuver the way they do. Oh, some people continue to have their doubts about me and my ideas. I hope that won't dissuade you from helping. I know I'm onto something.
Why do you need me to report to you on this broom flight?
I did try to get Imelda to help, but she has some flying habits and quirks that made her difficult to collaborate with. I need a flyer with no bad habits and the knack for flying. Your classmate Everett said you're a natural on a broom. He's forever studying the newest models, almost as passionate about brooms as I am. If your rumoured talent for flying can help you beat Imelda's times, then having you assess the broom will be invaluable.
Sounds as if you took Kagawa's class.
I did, but my focus on the technical elements of brooms rather than the art of flying drove her mad. She thinks it fitting I run Spintwitches now. I don't reckon either of us ever pictured me batting away bludgers for the Cannons or Puddlemere United. And I find a certain satisfaction in winning over the naysayers who think I may be too young to run this shop. With your help, I can continue proving myself the most knowledgeable purveyor of wizarding sporting goods around.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Revelio. Can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
Так, метлу мы купили, отлично. Что по заданиям? Плохо бы распознать, да, но я пока не сможу. Ладно, так, задание. Ну-ка, если выбежать из Хоксмида.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
О, вот эта вещь. Так, я все равно не могу протолкнуться это поближе, допустим, к заданию.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Так, меня самого-то слышно, я могу маленько еще усилить. Так, допустим, раз, два, три, 4, 5.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Так, а где там было испытание Мерлина, я так понимаю, где-то по пути прям. Ага, их тут дофига.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one. Accio. Accio. Merlin himself would be proud.
еще было поблизости. На метле там теперь, блин, комфортно. Слушай, нифига вообще прям.
Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. That's that. Settled.
Так, есть еще одно прекрасно.
Accio. Incendio.
Ну,
This looks
щерка.
intriguing. Revelio.
Все, больше ничего нету, получается. Больше ничего нету, ладно. Так, а ну-ка. Еще задание Мерлина были по пути. Здесь надо... здесь надо просто дорожку открыть. А там издание Мерлина рядом.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
Ну-ка, что тут? Так. Следующее задание.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. I know what that means. Merlin trial.
О, как нифига.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Ладно, помчали-то. Доставка организуем.
Always late, that Pippin. That Pippin should have been here by now.
Madam Luang, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Why do you keep ordering from him if you think the quality to be
Хороший
inferior?
вопрос.
It would seem I have more and more customers who are trying to stay out of sight. I'm not one to judge. You can simply imagine the stress I'm under to deliver quality products. Unlike some vendors, I strive to keep my customers satisfied.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
Еще бы,
If the
блин.
demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
You mentioned that more and more customers are trying to stay out of sight. Why?
Well, I can't speak for all of them, but certainly my Ashwinder customers have their reasons. If I were you, I'd forget I heard that.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
What do you have for sale?
What are we looking for today?
Особо ничего интересного у нее.
Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Revelio.
Так, у них случайно нету этих? Ведь
Nice to see you again.
еще раз.
Likewise. What can I help you with today?
I'd like to ask you a few things if you don't mind.
What would you like to know?
Would you mind telling me a little about Cambridge?
You've likely heard talk of the thieving troll that unfortunately settled in the area. Been terrorizing people, robs all who pass by. So you'd be wise to remain vigilant whilst traveling near Cambridge. You would not want to come face to horrid face with that monstrous thing.
С него награду дают?
How did you come to live here in Cambridge?
I've only been here a few years. Used to sell my wares as I travelled. It was an exhausting life, but I never minded it. One day, my travels brought me through Cambridge. I fell in love. Though my travels continued, my heart remained here. So I eventually returned and opened this shop. Been here ever since. I shall live out my days here in Cambridge if I have any say in it, which I suppose I do.
What sorts of things do you sell?
Potions. I brew each one myself, using only the finest ingredients. I assure you, you won't find their equal anywhere, even in Hogsmeade.
What do you have for sale?
What are we looking for today?
Этих златовласок нету, блин, ладно.
Stopping in, I appreciate it.
Revelio.
Так, продолжаем. Накатим.
Wonder who lives here. Revelio. What do you have in store for me this time?
На сладкое море надо будет купить. Так, а ну что, торганем тем, что у меня есть тут лишнего. Перчи. 17 уровень, да, надо. Там распознаем. Так, а что по коллекции? Может, тут еще можно?
Nice to see you again.
Likewise. What can I help you with today?
What do you have for sale?
What are we looking for today? This will do just fine. Thank you. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Revelio.
Так, понятно.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
I delivered the potions to Fatima Lawang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
I can see why you didn't want to go. She was quite cantankerous.
I do truly appreciate your help. And at least it's done with.
It was a pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Pippin.
Likewise. Worth every bit of that delivery fee to have someone capable deal with that witch.
By the way, I found this book of potion recipes in Cambridge. Might it be useful to you?
Is this Fatima's recipe book?
Oh, I had no idea it was hers.
Some things are sacred amongst potioneers. I shall return it to her immediately.
Revelio.
Так, теперь неплохо бы вообще выручая комнату прыгнуть бы. Познать предметы бы. Область. примерим. Круто. Что у нас задание тут? Все.
When Professor Sharp is so intimidating.
Assignments coming along.
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander. You've got it now. If you'd like to practice, and I think you should, perhaps best. Bringing your classmates about the halls. I suggest having a go at the enchanted books here. Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting.
Так, давайте лютные испытания тогда. Ладно, побежим пешочком.
That's the last time I ever. If only.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
What are you doing out here?
Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent, outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
I'm in. Let's do
Давай,
it.
Brilliant!
сыгранем.
Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Akio. Try to beat that.
Accio.
I've seen worse. Akio. Nothing to it. That was one for the ages. Akio.
Accio.
Да, бляха.
Didn't think you were a match for me. Wait, did I win? I won! We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
I'm game for another round.
Давай еще
You
пробуем.
could use the practice. Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. All in the wrist.
Accio.
Ты что ты, блядь, тянешь такого?
Missed the mark a bit on that one. Akio. I've seen worse. Akio. Try to beat that.
Accio.
Didn't think you were a match for me.
Так, нахрен, короче.
We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
Another time, perhaps.
Can't say I blame you. Perhaps come back when you're a bit more prepared to beat someone of my skill.
Revelio.
cancelled it, we wouldn't be looking for the blasted thing in the first place. Hey you, Gryffindor.
Imelda Reyes? Albie Week sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
I don't know what people have said, but I certainly wasn't showing off.
Tell that to the rest of the school. But it doesn't matter. Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Gryffindor.
Can you tell me more about these courses?
Stalling, 5th year. Fine, I'll humor you.
Какая язва маленькая.
Requires you to anticipate speed and height before every turn. The others test stamina. 3 courses in all, built ages ago by former students. Since Black cancelled Quidditch, it was these courses or nothing. I made them popular again. Got the whole school hungry to compete. So, let's see what you've got, 5th year.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
This is rather fun. Now that's more like it.
Да, ну что ты будешь делать, а?
Did it. Made it. Now that's more like it.
Сложно, блин, управлять так-то вообще.
This is rather fun. Oh! Made it. Oh, did anyone else see that?
Complete the tasks I've given you, and then meet me in my classroom to learn Diffindo, the severing charm. It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
Ugh, that's not... You must have cheated, you... Ugh! Fine, you won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
I don't want respect from the likes of you. All you do is insult people.
You and everyone else need to get a thicker skin. Anyway, I'm moving on to the next course. It's near Irondale and offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
Так.
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared.
Хоть еще раз пролететь. Еще раз хочу.
Made it!
Так понял, главное, без суеты.
This is rather fun. Brilliant!
Так, а что мне задание? Ну, и зелень невидимости, грозовой напиток. Ну. Переместиться.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Revelio.
Oh, you're back! With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Ray's must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
Отлично.
Why would anyone doubt your ability to upgrade brooms?
Oh, you'd be surprised. People get set in their ways, worry that fiddling with what's working fine will somehow ruin it. Those people don't appreciate the sense of freedom that comes with quality broom flights, nor do they appreciate all that's involved in the creative process. I have a friend in Rome runs a shop like mine. Says it's worse there. Of course, they do nap in the afternoons from what I hear. And where would we be without enhancements? I mean, if Elliot Smethwick had let the naysayers get to him, we would never have had the cushioning charm. I don't listen to them.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to...
Так, отлично. Так. Может, получится прикупить мне пару зелий, просто не заморачиваться.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around. A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Так, еще раз. Розовый напиток и невидимость, по-моему, да?
What are you up to now?
Incendio. Ugh. Shame you're so foul.
Так, найти кого-нибудь, попробовать зелье. Вон тут есть. О, этот. Квест-то заделался, нет? Отлично. Дефиндо. Это как раз поможет мне дальше по темным искусствам пойти, так понимаю, да? А там флипенда. Перемещаемся.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Diffindo. I would encourage you once again to practice here in the classroom, for your sake and that of everyone else. It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Diffindo.
As I mentioned earlier, Diffindo can be versatile but dangerous. Good to see you continuing to practice.
У меня когда шмотка, по-моему, на него еще идет, да? Угу. Круто, блин. Так, ладно. Интервью качнем, пожалуй. Ладно, зельями заниматься не особо хочу. Вот это вот, я думаю, мне пригодится. Так, ну пока потратили все. Угу. Тоже можно замутить, попробовать. Пойдем по бабкам. 148, да? Ладно, прыгнем к Хоксмит. Так, не пойму, а что за магазин такой? Это наш ждем.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Нужно по заданию 3 метлы заскочить, в принципе. Так, ладно, давайте 3 метлы сперва.
Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
Pardon me, but were you saying something?
Oh, hello. Talking to myself. I'm Clementine, Willardsey, charmed. I was musing on the precious butterflies I see near the edge of the forest. Whenever I come near, they fly off into it. When I was at Hogwarts, we truly were forbidden from entering the forest. Told horrible stories about it, and I've had an irrationally intense fear of it ever since. It's silly, but I'm insatiably curious as to where the butterflies go in the forest. You couldn't possibly find out, could you?
You want me to follow the butterflies?
I do, yes. If you wouldn't mind.
What were the horrible stories you were told about the Forbidden Forest?
Oh, goodness, everything from students being mysteriously beheaded to terrifying spider dens. Oh, trust me, you hear that at 11 years old. It sticks with you.
Very well. If I have time, I shall see where they lead.
Oh, how kind. Students these days have so much more courage than I ever did. You can usually find me right around here. I hope to see you soon. Don't forget, the butterflies always seem to be on the fringes of the forbidden forest.
Понятно. Мы сперва отправимся все-таки в этот... Блять, он ушел. Карта.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Accio.
Come on inside. Oh, watch yourself, though.
Revelio.
If you're alive. You're a force to be reckoned with, aren't you? Scaring all the goblins away.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
What do you have for sale?
Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. But your things will be safe with me until they're sold. Then you'll have to make do with money. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Так, ну 17 я ж могу перчи одеть. Вместиться.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented...
Так. Ну, пойдем.
There they are. She wasn't making it up. Well, we've come this far. Miss Willardsey might get an answer about these butterflies. Revelio. Miss Willardsey will never believe where the butterflies led me. Revelio. Well, well. Look what we have here. Incendio!
You may be more... You let Nora Treadwell go, didn't you? You're about to refuse agony. I should warn you.
Assignment's all finished. Stupid. Confringo. Defendo. Incendio. Accio. Confringo. Incendio.
Так, я так понимаю, мы еще задание сделали второе. Угу. Ладно, прыгаем 3 метлы, значит, сперва. На занятие по травологии. Мандрагора на тему тоже, блин.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Folks still talk about you taking down that troll in the village circle.
Hello, Miss Willardsey.
Well, what happened? Did you find them?
They led me into the forest and revealed a treasure.
Oh, how lovely! I'm glad you were rewarded for your efforts. Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring myself to go into the forest. For now, I'm happy simply knowing there's something so lovely to see, should I dare.
Так, отлично, отлично. Карта Хогвартса.
said that travel broadens the mind.
Так. Это рожуха.
To see you again.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
Ух ты, крутяк.
Well done! Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You're a natural.
Professor Garlick, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
I was wondering, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvelous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor?
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted
Неугомонный какой.
on the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
A fair bit of bad luck there, I'd say.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I'm glad everything worked out as it did and that you're the herbology professor now.
Very kind of you to say. I do love these gardens and helping my students grow. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your wigan trees.
А, какая прекрасная магичка вообще. Так.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Что нас ждет? А вот что нас ждет. Смотрим, что у него по снаряжению. Угу. Угу. Идем вручать комнату. Разбираемся, что у нас там с снаряжением. Идем продаем личное снаряжение. На этом серию заканчиваем. В следующей серии идем на сюжетку уже. А долго мы занимаемся всякой фигней. Ух ты. Да, не продаем, значит, нам пригодится. Ну, в принципе, у нас ячеек дофига. Пока так, наверное, и останемся. А там что за испытания, какие-то награды еще можно смотреть, что там упало. Да, не. Тогда просто на этом тормозим эту серию, да и все. А следующую уже пойдем сразу на сюжет. Поэтому, ребята, подписываемся, лайк, комменты, заходим, поддерживаем. Вот, дальше больше, дальше интересней. Присоединяйтесь. Ну а пока что, до связи, товарищи.